How is everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero, and welcome back to another reaction video. This time we are reacting to You Are Not Where You Think You Are by In a Nutshell. Alright, so I'm really excited to get into this, and I do actually think I know what this is about. Judging by the thumbnail and everything, I do believe this is like how our orbit as a planet, or a solar system rather, as a whole, it's not a constant, like, it's not a perfect circle. Like, obviously a perfect circle would be impossible to do, but so it's kind of like we're kind of drifting along into space. Like, throughout millions of years we've been doing this, and excuse me. So I'm really excited to see what Kurzgesagt does with it. I'm just very fascinated in anything this channel does, any topic they decide to do, I'm on board. So without any further ado, here is You Are Not Where You Think You Are.
Look around you.
Yes, I am. You're dangerously loud.
Where is this place you're occupying?
Am I a god?
Somewhere in a room, maybe in a city, on a continent, on a planet, orbiting a star in a galaxy among
perspective! I love it.
Where is all of that? While this may feel
Great
like a
question.
daft question, it turns out that the concept of an absolute position is something humans made up.
Okay, we're in a marble. He said in a nutshell.
That has things
it's like Men in Black. Every galaxy
things, the stars and planets and black holes and dust, there would just be empty space left. In empty space, the concept of having a position loses all meaning. Empty space is uniform, the same everywhere.
Yes.
The space we occupy is
Are we talking
like
about the actual space?
under our feet. We can't mark specific points or staple something to space-time as an anchor.
Oh, I love
Without
this.
Things,
holy crap.
No position. We are really ever only at a position in relation to something else. Which
Not
also
wrong.
means that things we take for granted, like up and
Never
down,
actually
are
gave it much thought, though.
Too. Okay, let's fill the universe up with
Let's
things again and try to find out where you are right now, relative to everything else.
Oh my god, I love this. I love everything about this. My idea was just like scratching the surface. Frog. This is way beyond what I thought it was gonna be.
Let's start this video at a familiar place and then get increasingly
That was
weird.
trippy.
From your perspective, the world is seemingly flat, and you can move in 3 dimensions. It's
yes,
what physicists call a frame of reference.
See what you're going.
The perspective you have
Where it's not
of
flat.
the universe and how you see things moving around you. Where your up and down is.
This is really cool.
Your frame of reference is correct.
I like the
you,
point of view
but not
references.
for the rest of the universe. Around 5 kilometers from you, where the horizon begins, the ground noticeably curves away from you.
Noticeably, you hear that?
You'd see people from below or sideways.
Let's
But they
go.
don't fall down off
That'd
the
be a
planet
really cool
because
perspective.
Gravity doesn't actually pull them down.
I feel like this is just to
Down is an illusion
disprove
of
flat
your
Earth.
reference frame. To Earth's reference frame, gravity just
Don't you know we're
pulls in.
gradually going up?
But for humans, there is an up and down because within our frame of reference,
Hello.
that just makes sense.
Same bird
Which is
from
also
beyond
why we think that the planet
the nothingness.
itself has an up and down, north and south.
Yes.
And we made our maps accordingly. But an observer
Whose hands are
looking at the solar
those?
system might disagree.
They're quite beautiful.
Our maps make sense to us.
Oh my
because
god,
we're
that's
used to them,
beautiful.
Because they are
I keep
correct.
saying that word, but oh my god.
Okay, so this is step 1. Your position,
Yeah.
what feels like a
Get
flat
that groove
surface, but
going.
is actually a sphere.
Yes.
But this sphere is always moving, never staying in one position.
Yes.
Earth is orbiting a star, the sun, at the center of the solar system.
Again, you're not
While we
wrong.
usually
Let's
imagine
go.
this as pretty orderly, someone looking at us from the outside would see something pretty messy.
I love it.
To see this more clearly,
Let's go,
we
Earth.
exaggerate all these movements. This is not
Why
to
do I
scale.
say stuff?
First of all, our orbit really is an ellipse, so we spend half the year sinking a little
That's
bit
what I was
closer
talking
to the
about.
sun, speeding up, and half the year rising up a bit and slowing down. And the
Meow.
ellipse
I
itself
was waiting for that.
changes its shape every 100,000 years. too.
Okay, now we're getting to the part
And
that I
in
was
another
actually
cycle
talking
of
about.
112,000 years, the ellipse itself is drifting, which at least creates a beautiful shape.
I was hoping they'd do it fast. Let's
In the end, we get an
go.
orbital path
It's
that
like those
looks
things
a
when you're
wobbly
little.
circle with wavy edges.
Yeah.
And it gets worse as the moon now starts to mess things up too. As
You just
the
keep
moon
adding
is a
stuff, it
pretty
kinda messes
massive
everything
thing,
up.
It pulls on Earth. Both objects orbit their common center of gravity that lies around 4,700
It's like a
kilometers
Beyblade or
off to the
something.
side of Earth's
Let it
core.
rip.
In practice, this means that as the moon orbits Earth, it's jerking Earth
Wibbly
around a
lobbly.
bit enough to make it jiggle. Okay, so you're standing on the surface of a
Oh, that is
rotating
cool.
planet that is
Three-dimensional
jiggling around
clouds,
the
I love
sun
it.
in an elliptical orbit that changes a bit every year.
Oh my god, when you
But
put it
who's to
that
say
way.
the Earth is right. From
I'm
the
sorry?
perspective of the sun, the plane of the solar system
Oh.
is arbitrary. It's defined
Let's
as the
just
plane
add
the
more
Earth
wonky
orbits in
numbers to
because
it.
that is convenient for us.
Uh-huh.
In reality,
Kind of forgot
the
about
other
that, I'm not
planets
gonna lie.
are just a little bit inclined with respect to our plane. From their point of view, we're the ones with a slightly bent orbit. But
The
this
perspective.
isn't it.
I can't get
Far
over
from
it.
The solar system as a whole is orbiting the center of the Milky Way galaxy. If we look at the Milky Way,
I was not ready
we
for
can
this type of
clearly make out
video.
a galactic plane in which the solar system orbits the center every 230 million years.
Oh, with a
But
M.
of course, it's
Big
not
ol'
that
M.
simple. First of all, the plane of the solar system is not aligned with the plane of the galaxy.
Let's make it
Nothing
more
really
complicated.
is.
Why not?
Just like the planets in the solar system orbit the sun
Oh
on
my
their
God.
own planes, so do all the stars orbiting the galactic center.
As they
the
do.
solar system as a whole is tilted
Apparently.
about 60 degrees towards the galactic plane,
It's a
speeding
cube.
through space at almost 1,000,000 kilometers per hour. Someone in the center of the galaxy
Sound like a
will see the
lightsaber.
orbits of the planets moving through space in a helix shape, which you can imagine as a corkscrew motion on
That-
the tilted plane of the
that's
solar
pretty.
system relative to the plane of the
And
galaxy.
cool. Pretty cool.
This orientation in space means that sometimes the planets are sort of in front of the sun as it orbits around the galactic core. Let's just
Again,
look at this
perspective.
For a moment.
Never thought of it like
There is a
this.
strange and eerie
I mean, obviously-
beauty about how our planets
obviously
and
it
the
would
sun
be like
move
this.
through space.
Not everything's
Do
just
you feel a bit
certain.
dizzy? It gets
No.
worse.
I am
This
in
is still
awe,
not the
my
whole
bro.
story, because the mass of the galactic
So
disk
beautiful.
is constantly pulling on the
Hey,
solar system
galactic
too.
disc, I know you.
Like a drunk dolphin, we're diving down and shooting up hundreds of light years through the galactic
Drunk dolphin.
plane,
I love
10
it.
times every orbit
Never
along
change.
arcs thousands of light years long. We haven't mapped this
Adding
motion
more
out
complicated
completely, as it
to
takes
the
solar
complication.
system tens of millions of years to go up and
30
back
million.
once, and well, humanity is not that old.
Yeah.
Let's look at your relative position again. On a planet
Okay,
tilted
it's not gonna
towards
help,
the sun, jiggled around by the moon,
Jiggle,
in a
jiggle.
solar system
Jiggle, jiggle.
tilted towards the galactic plane, moving forward in a helical shape, diving up and down through the plane.
Can you make it more complicated
But
for
where
me?
is up in a galaxy? At this
where
point,
Buzz
the frame of
Lightyear is.
reference
He
becomes
went
a bit
beyond, my
arbitrary
guy.
and pointless because of the nature of the universe at this scale.
Now that's a
The Milky
impressive
Way is
omelet.
part of a
I was gonna say
group that
big, but
appears to be
can't even
part of
comprehend
greater
the amount
structures like
of
the
size of
Laniakea
pepper.
supercluster, which itself is part of the gigantic Pisces Cetus supercluster complex.
Can we zoom
and
out more?
finally, a galactic
Yeah,
filament
we can.
that spans hundreds of millions
Oh,
of light years
brain
in all
turned to
directions
mush.
and orientations.
It's oozing out my ear.
Someone looking right at us from that
There's the hand
far
again.
away will only see the end of greatness. All stuff appears
I can't,
homogeneous,
dude.
the same everywhere. Just like with empty space, when everything looks the same, who's to say anyone's view is better than anyone else's?
Are we getting philosophical?
Of our little exercise
Thank
in
you.
cosmic
Can't quite take
humility.
more.
Let's make the
Oh
journey
my
backwards
God, no.
again. From the indescribably large to the really large to our galactic home to
Holy
our
shit,
galaxy,
man.
to the
Add that
solar
music
system
in there,
diving
pump
up and
everything
down
up.
through the Milky Way to the jiggle of existence.
Jiggle, jiggle.
And finally, back to you right now, watching this video.
That is
If
beautiful.
this is all a bit much, don't feel bad.
Tiny bit.
The scale of the universe is brain-crushing, and trying to keep track of how
Really?
everything is oriented or decide where the best up and down
Can't
is
even try
is
to
hard.
keep up.
But it doesn't really matter.
Beyond
because
my
it doesn't change
understanding.
where you are. You're already in the best spot you possibly could be.
Thank you.
Right here, right now.
Let's go.
For all you
They had a
care,
journey
nothing
together.
can stop you from being right at the
Sailor
center
Moon?
of your own
Oh.
little universe.
Let's go. Little positivity splashed in the end there. I
Perspective
love
really
it.
is everything. That's true
Yes.
for the universe we all inhabit. but
praising
even more so
perspective.
within your personal universe. The
Do
way
tell.
your life will
What are you
unfold
selling me?
also depends on what you consider possible. Take us at Kurzgesagt.
Yes,
Our passion is to
Kurzgesagt.
spark curiosity for science and make videos
I'll get
for
it one
free.
day.
But this is not a great business model, so we began to create our own lines of science
I have
posters,
to bring out my bird?
calendars, and fun
I'll do it.
Kurzgesagt merch, pieces of Kurzgesagt that you can take home
It's
and
you!
touch. And we're doing this with Shopify, who were also so kind as to sponsor this video, which delighted us because we've been using their platform for years now.
I need the long neck
Shopify
brother.
is an e-commerce platform that allows you to start and grow your business.
Love
and
it.
By starting a business, we
Do I have to
really
hold
do
you, or
make
can you-
from scratch.
Yeah, I have to hold
If you want to sell your handmade
Oh.
ceramic mugs out of your bedroom today, you
Love
can.
it.
But not just that. If you want to scale your one-man show
Trying
to a
so hard
sizable
not to
team,
let it fall.
then Shopify has the tools to support you on your journey.
Right on.
Now, you just have to get started. Go to shopify.com
Holding it with my headphone.
to get a free 14-day
It
trial.
works.
If you think that this idea doesn't apply to you and your ideas are too small, we want to encourage you to think again. The first video on this
Okay.
channel was a university project, and Kurzgesagt itself was a creative
Again,
outlet.
perspective. I
Eventually,
really like
we
their
grew into a
perspective on
business,
things.
and the team that is making videos for you today.
Exactly.
And all of that just because we wanted
Everyone
to
starts
try out
off
something
small.
new. This is exactly the sort of thing
And
that
look where they are
Shopify
now.
is
You're getting
determined to
tired to hold.
support, and you can build your own thing with it. After all, whether your idea is still just a dream or might turn into a plan today is also
My dream's
just
growing.
a matter of perspective.
It grows as fast as the channel
Millions
does.
of businesses in over 175 countries are currently using
More
Shopify
birds.
to sell their products,
And socks.
we are one of them. Thanks to them for helping us get here, and thanks
Well,
to all of you.
thanks all
for
around, man.
making
Thank
our
you for
channel
making the
possible.
videos. Thank you for giving me a bird. It's beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Praises. Alright, so that was fan-flippin-tastic. I really liked that so much. And like I kept saying in the video, like the perspective aspect of it, just like, I don't know, like obviously I knew, I mean, I started off the video with like, yo, I think I know what this is about. And I was pretty much on point, but like just the way that it's not certain, like obviously it's not certain, but for them to like make a video about it and like, look with your eyes, try to understand what's happening, that just makes it really dope. And like you you understand it more. I'm not saying I fully understand this, but you kind of understand it more, and then you just enjoy it more because it has really funny birds and just the colors and everything and the music going along with it and the narrator, all of it. It's fantastic stuff and I love it so much. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below, subscribe, ring the bell, become a member. You get videos a day early, and check out the merch. So with that said, I have been Master Zero. Y'all guys have been fantastic, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later days.